Everyone, Drew Creekmer here, Wealth Advisor with Creekmer Wealth. Hope you guys are doing well since the last time that we connected. Today's video, I want to share a couple of really interesting findings that we have found over the last 6 months now of deeply analyzing a ton of our clients' retirement plans that are sponsored through their employer. Now, real quick, what's an employer-sponsored retirement plan? This is a 401k, 403b, 457, or a TSP plan where your employer is sponsoring it as a ability for you to save for your retirement by making contributions through their payroll system. And typically, there's a matching contribution that goes along with that type of account. And what we discovered, we built this program called Easy 401 and spent a ton of time developing the technology that would allow us to actively monitor and review and place trades for our clients on their retirement plans for them, just like we do in their accounts that we actively manage at TD Ameritrade. And what we've found is a couple of really interesting things. First, fees. A lot of people are paying way more in fees than what they actually think they are. I've done now, I would say, north of 50 individual analysis of just different employers' plans. And every single person I found is paying about 50% more in fees on their internal funds than what they need to be spending, which is interesting. If you're spending more on fees and you're not getting a requisite return on those fees, well, then you're not actually growing your net worth as efficiently as you can. And the second thing is risk. Most people have way more risk inside of their retirement plans than what they think they do. And there's a couple of different reasons for this. One is target date funds. Now, target date funds are that Target Retirement 2040 or Target Retirement from Fidelity 2020. It's a fund that is a collection of underlying funds that's actively managed for you by the fund provider, Fidelity, T. Rowe Price, Schwab. And what they do is they're supposed to allocate or reduce risk as you get closer to retirement. But what most people don't actually realize is just because it says Target Retirement 2020, it doesn't mean that you're going to be very conservative. In fact, you're actually going to be what we consider to be close to a moderately aggressive level of risk, which for a lot of people who are going into retirement, that's way more risk than what you actually are comfortable with. And that's just something that you just wouldn't know by just looking at the fund that's in your account. It says Target Retirement 2020, so you assume it's lower risk, which is the correct assumption to make. But the reality is the underlying funds and the way that account is being managed is actually much more risky than what you think. And the second reason is just normal human behavior. And this is something that I spent a lot of time studying, and it's really natural whenever we see a fund in our retirement plan that's killing it. It's had huge returns one year to begin allocating more money to that fund. This is called chasing returns. And typically what you find is funds go through cycles where they have periods of outperformance followed by some periods of underperformance. And then eventually they go back to periods of outperformance if it's a really well-run fund. That's normal. It's impossible to beat the market 10 times out of 10. There's going to be times where you underperform. And so what a lot of people do is they allocate, though, more money towards these high-performing funds, and they're chasing returns. And then, well, the funds underperform. And so because there's a lack of diversification with the fund selection, and because of just allowing human behavior to dictate decisions, you're setting yourself up to have lower returns than what you might otherwise have. And so what I would encourage you guys to do is really simple. Reach out to our team and say, hey guys, can you take a look at my employer-sponsored retirement plan? Tell me, am I paying too much in fees? Is my risk right for me? Am I using the highest quality funds that I have access to? And we'll do that free of charge for you. We'll take a look at it. We'll do the analysis. And you will find after we do the analysis, I would say 9 times out of 10, that you're going to be able to reduce your fees. You're going to be able to have a higher potential annual return for the correct amount of risk that you need to have. And most importantly, that retirement plan, if it's with our firm, is going to be better integrated into your overall financial plan. And all of your investments will be working for you as efficiently as possible to help you achieve those huge financial goals that you have set up for yourself down the road. And so give us a call. We'd love to take a look at it for you and just give you some thoughts. Are you in the right place or do you need to make some changes? So I appreciate you guys. Got any questions, want to discuss this topic or any other topic for that matter, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to chat with you. Have a good one.